Good evening, Mr. Souza. Good evening, classmates. My name is Tomás Londoño, and my code is 19021. Today, I'm going to instruct to you the proper way to do a artificial insemination, in this case, in a bovine, in a cow. The artificial insemination is a method used several years ago, and this is due for to fertilize an ovocyte that is in the interior of the ovaries of an animal. In this case, we're going to talk about cows, about bovines. Okay, so one of the first steps to do an artificial insemination is that we have to have a place where our animal could be stable and that we can work in a safe way. Now that our safety can be endangered with one of these animals. The next step would be to sanitize all the genital part of the cow. First of all, the rectum and the vulva they could be contaminated with feces. The second part is to extract part of the feces from the rectum of the cow by extracting the feces with our hand. This is due so the walls between the rectum and the reproductive apparatus could be more sensible when I'm going to play within both of them. After I have everything sanitized and clean, what I first have to do is to check that the cow I want to inseminate is in heat. In heat means that she's selling. Her reproductive system is proper to be inseminated. After I do this, I am going to proceed to charge the pestle with the sperm. The sperm is the genetic part we take from the bulls and we collect it in an artificial way, so we can do these inseminations. What we're going to do is to take the straw where the sperm is, and we are going to put it inside the pestle. When we put this inside the pestle, we are going to cover up the pestle with a sheath, so the sperm is not going to be contaminated. After we do this, we are going to proceed to actually inseminate or to fertilize the ovocyte of this cow. So what we have here is the rectum, and here is the reproductive apparatus of this cow. Here is the vagina body. Here is the cervix, where we have the fornix, and then the whole body of the cervix. Then is the uterine body, and then is the uterus, and then is the corns. So the first step to enter the pestle. When we enter the pestle, we have to insert our hand in the rectum. This is so we can feel when the pestle is going inside, and we can play with it to give them to put it inside where we should. So once we put our hand inside the rectum, we are going to insert the pestle in a 30-degree angle, because if we don't do that, the pestle, if it enters like this, we may cause it to go a little bit downwards, and it could enter the bladder, and there's the place where we don't want to go. So we're going to insert it with a 30-degree angle. To continue in this part, we should be able to touch the pestle with the hand we have inside the rectum. There's a wall between the rectum and where the pestle is. So we are going to feel it within a wall. Then we're going to feel that there is a part that is harder, and when we're getting to the part that's harder, we're getting to the cervix. The cervix has 3 rings. The first ring is called the fornix. To open the fornix, we should press with 2 fingers between the first and the second rings. This is due so we can open this first ring and we can enter the pistol. Then we're going to grab the whole cervix with the left hand we have in the rectum, and we're going to grab it and we are going to pull the cervix through the pistol. We are not going to pull the pistol through the cervix. If we do this, we can do a big damage in the cervix. Once we pass the cervix, we're going to actually get to the uterine body, that there's the part where we want to dispose the sperm. Once we get here, we are going to touch with our hand the point of the pistol. Once we touch that point, it means that we are in the uterine body. We can't pass from this part because we could perform we can do a hole through the uterus. So in this part, we are going to dispose the sperm. Once we dispose the sperm, we are going to extract the pistol. Then we're going to extract our arm. We are going to dispose of the material we had used. We are going to sanitize again the cow, and the cow would be free to go. And by this, we had concluded the process to do an artificial insemination. This artificial insemination is due so we can have a higher percentage of pregnancies in the breedings we are doing. So, and this is going to be better for the ranch. Thank you very much for your attention, and that this has been artificial insemination.